So a very brief explanation of this. So I played my little career mode with Drew Kingston and Zion Williamson and the rest of the gang in New Orleans. A few injuries happened and we ran into the Clippers, and apparently even as the first seed it wasn't enough, man. So we ended up getting routed by the Clippers in the second round. Your boy Drew Kingston is headed back to the Drew League, but this time with a new teammate.
Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. And the news here, Nurkic won't play. The injury keeping him out.
Yeah, Kevin, you could tell when he went down in that last game, it just didn't look good. And now that news just kind of confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and really the timetable's still in doubt.
Yeah, Greg, the only thing we do know is that it's going to be a long time. He's got a lot of work to do to come back from this.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. Now, DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Well, see, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday.
Team Swish, y'all already know who it is. Your boy Nick Swish, aka Swish Mo. Your boy is back in the Drew League, this time introducing my new character. Well, he's not really new, but y'all know the man's name, Nick Swish. Bringing y'all my character early this time around for NBA 2K20. And honestly, I felt like this was the best route to take because I read somewhere a while ago, you see your boy throwing a lot to Zion Williamson. I read somewhere a while ago that you start your 2K20 MyCAREER in high school or something like that. So, I mean, high school kids playing the Drew League all the time, especially the main man, Josh Christopher, who plays for MHP, the most hated players. So I figured, I'm like, you know what? I might as well give my guy a head start, try to get something going, try to cook up a little series for y'all a few days before the Prelude drops. So I'm going to drop maybe, I don't know, maybe 1 to 2 videos of this and then, you know, see what the Prelude is talking about. But you see your boy getting buckets. 8 points and 5 dimes already early in this game, man. And I actually had a lot of fun playing the Drew League all over again. You know, I installed the mods, I put everything back, and I was like, you know, I got a little bit of time to kill. Now I'm kind of getting bored of, you know, just waiting on 2K20 because I'm super excited for 2K20. I have so many big plans for that game, man. You know, plus I'm gonna be moving into a new house soon. I'm at Montrez slamming that alley-oop down. But yeah, man, like at this point, pretty much, I think what I'm gonna do with 2K20, it depends on, you know, how the storyline is. Obviously, you know, I don't really know anything about it, so I'm gonna have to find out for myself, you know, what's new, like how does it go, and you know how I'm gonna flow things into my own storyline because, you know, I'm not just gonna be standard and follow 2K storyline. So, but you know, gotta do my thing, man. But back to the gameplay, we are up by 7 over the most hated players, and honestly, playing this 2K19 game, you know, the past few days I've been playing it, you know, Rec Center and whatnot, my stream, and then, you know, I played it once again last night for probably, might be the final time I touch 2K19, man. You know, I feel like the differences that are going to come in 2K20's game are already showing in the stuff that has gotten leaked, and I'm just like, wow, like this game looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So whatever team I end up on, wherever I end up going, or, you know, even if I request a trade later on or something like that, I feel like this game is going to be so much better that, you know, I'm just going to be able to make more entertaining videos, and I'm going to be able to, you know, be a more entertaining player even without making videos. Like just playing the game in general, I feel like it's going to be a lot more fun. So I'm looking forward to it, man. The demo comes out this, I think it's this Wednesday, so of course I'm going to bring you guys some content. It's going to be really fun and enjoy. And you see me throwing this live to my man Drew Kingston. It was so weird. Like somehow I came up with this idea. I think it was just because of the simple fact that I was playing the other night with Drew Kingston, and you know, we ended up getting knocked out the playoffs. We got beat pretty badly. I was like, ooh, like this ain't it. Like I didn't want to, I didn't want to start over. You see my man Nitty slamming it down over the defender. I didn't want to start over and, kind of like try to cheat my way into the finals, because I was like, 2K19 is at the end of its cycle. Like, there's only so many more videos of this I'm gonna do. Like, I might do maybe 1 or 2 more of these little Drew League videos for my player who's in high school at the moment. My player at this point in time is only about 17 years old. So I'm gonna find some kind of route to, transition into 2K20. But with 2K19 having mods at my access, it makes it a lot easier to make more entertaining videos, because the Drew League, is still somewhat, relevant as far as it being summertime, and it's about to come to an end soon. But regardless of that, I feel like when you take into account that summertime basketball is always going to be going on, like whether it's, you watching Summer League, whether you watching the Drew Leagues, Jamal Crawford's Pro-Am League, there's always going to be hoops going on. So I decided that, maybe for 1 or 2 more videos, I might as well just keep this pushing. So the second video, it might be the final one, and it might be a bit of a surprise. So I'm going to try to make that one as interesting as possible, because it's going to be something that used to happen, but nowadays I don't even think it happens anymore. So maybe you guys will really enjoy that video as opposed to this one. I mean, this one's more of me just talking about 2K20 and my plans, but it's also some gameplay for you guys to watch. But beyond that, we got a 7-point lead. This man Josh Christopher hits the tray ball, cutting it down to 4. And at this point, I'm getting worried. I'm like, okay, like I've been playing good. We've been playing solid, but they chopping the tree. Like, they cutting into this lead. You see me coming down, pulling the tray ball, getting it to go, putting us up by 7. Then they cut the lead down to 3. It's 2:50 remaining. I'm going to call it ISO for my man Frank Nitty. He's going to go. Yeah! Slamming it down over this man Julius Randle, bullying that man, straight bodying him. That's actually the second time he dunked on Julius Randle in this game. Like, when I mentioned him a little earlier, it turned out to be Julius Randle he was catching a body on. But this game started getting hectic towards the end. You see your boy hitting a tough fadeaway shot. At this point, I had my takeover, and it was, I don't really know how the takeovers work with creative players. I guess they just give it to you at a random, like as far as, what you get a boost to. But hey, I mean, I have pretty much maxed out stats, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I threw a lob design. We got our lead a little bit of a boost. This man Josh Christopher was wide open again. I kept slacking on defense. I don't know what was going on with me, bro, but it just wasn't, like, I don't know how to describe it. It just wasn't really clicking for me. I was like, what am I doing? Like, why do I keep leaving this kid open? And I think he ended up finishing the game with like 30-something or 40-something points. He was just going off like I was. But I kick it over to my man Montrez. Montrez is trying to size up Julius Randle. He gets the tough shot to go. That's one of my favorite players in the NBA. If you guys didn't already know that, I'm a big-time Montrez Harrell fan. I've been a fan of his, primarily more so since he's been out here in LA. But I respected his game with the Rockets, but he just didn't get to play a whole lot. And now that I see him playing more often, I can tell that he's a really talented dude. So it's going to be fun watching him this year with Kawhi and PG and them. This man Nitty gets to the cup against Boogeyman, a tough shot. I don't know how he made that, to be completely honest with you. And at that point, I'm like, okay, that was a big bucket. Like, we needed that. Like, it's a 5-point game, bro. And Josh Christopher was open again. I'm over here trying to trap Boogeyman, trying to force a turnover. I leave my guy open. Like, what am I doing? Like, I kept tripping. And then I came down, I pulled a 3. I missed, bro. Like, when I missed that 3, I was like, oh, I really might have just sold the game away, dog. Like, at that point, it just felt like, I'm like, okay, this can't be happening, right? And then Josh Christopher again. Bang! Hitting the tray ball, giving them the 1-point lead. Now, at this point in the game, I'm like, bro, we can't possibly fold, right? So, we coming down to it. I'm going straight to the basket. Getting my shot punched, bro. Like, what was going on with me? I don't know how to explain it, dude. Like, it got to a point where I felt like I was just throwing the game away, and that's what it looked like. But I don't know. It's just, sometimes I get in those moments where I'm trying to do everything I can to win the game, and Sometimes it hurts my team rather than help me. But we got 9 seconds to go, 8 seconds. I'm coming down, pulling the 3 for the tie. Getting it to go with 6.6 seconds left. MHP has to call time, bro. And now that I think about it, this game ended pretty similar to the one in real life, which is kind of funny. But sadly, Public Enemy ended up losing. And I was supposed to actually go to that game, but I couldn't make it. But, man, when I say that this moment right here made me feel like I might be on the right step going into 2K20, all I can tell you is watch the clip.
Knocked away. Oh, the devastating windmill jam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct trade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
That is a game changer, guys. A 4-point swing at the biggest point of the ballgame.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan.